tell me your first and last name and spell it out for me?
Louis Mouton, Louis Mouton.
So give me a little bit of background about yourself. Like, what about your family and your siblings?
I'm half black, half Cambodian. I live with my mother and stepdad and my little brother and sister. I'm 18, senior. My brother and sister are 11 and 10.
So tell me about like your high school career. I mean, like your grades, your clubs and activities.
Well, there's obviously art club. I stop by anime club every once in a while too. I came to this school midway through my junior year because I was getting in a lot of trouble in my old school, and I like it here.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about your talents. You mentioned art. What else are you talented in?
I do martial arts and I draw, and that's about it.
Yeah. So which one of your talents do you take the most pride in, and why?
That's a hard question because it's pretty split down the middle with art and martial arts. Like recently it's been more art, but...
So just explain that a little more. I mean, why are you split between those two?
Martial arts is something I've been doing since I was like 7. Like my stepdad is a kung fu teacher, and that's always been a part of my life. But I've been into art recently, like the past couple of years. I've really, it's really my passion.
Can you tell me a bit about your like techniques in art? Like, how do you like? Do you do like canvas painting? Do you do like oil paintings or charcoal or what?
I mainly just draw pencil on paper and carry a sketchbook around. This is really like my first painting project, and it's my first project of this size. So it's a learning experience.
What about mixed martial arts? I mean, or martial arts. How long have you been doing that?
Since I was about 7, so 10, 11 years.
And tell me a little bit about that. How does it work? Is it like black belt and stuff like that, or what?
Not really. We're kind of really old school, really traditional, at least the way I learned. You just go learn. It's not about getting a certain rank. It's just about the skills.
Yeah. So how much time do you take out of your week to like, do what you like to do? Draw or do martial arts?
I try to draw a couple hours a day before I go to bed, but I've been lazy. And martial arts I usually do a couple times a week.
So do you think you're unique compared to like other artists or other people that do martial arts in a way?
Yeah.
And why do you think that? I mean, that's a little that's a quite broad question, but try to develop onto that.
I suppose so. I don't know. That is a really broad question. I guess. I mean, everybody's a little unique.
So what do you plan to do like post high school? Do you plan on like carrying on martial arts or painting onto your career?
Right. I plan to carry on with both of those. I go into the Army right after I get out of high school, right after I graduate. And I plan to just carry on with those there and then go to an art school after.
Yeah. So I obviously see how the Army you can practice your martial arts. What exactly are you going to do? Which are you going to go to the Marines or the Navy or what?
The Army. Army.
Yeah. Okay. And why'd you decide to join the Army rather than being like an artist?
I plan to go to an art school after going to the Army, but I feel like it's something that I've wanted to do, and there's a big military history in my family, so I'll just use the money I get from the Army to pay for my college.
You said that you had like a little bit of history. I mean, is it like who exactly was in the armed forces in your family?
My dad was in the Navy. My grandfather was a Navy SEAL. On the other side of my family, my grandpa was also like a high-ranking Army guy. So, quite a history.
I see. And do you feel like you could ever like regret that decision to go to the Army, or?
Yeah, maybe. But like if you ask 100 different soldiers what they got out of the Army, you'll get 100 different answers. So it just depends on what happens and how you deal with it.